Hello, hello, hello. How are you guys doing this evening? Come here, Boo Radley. Boo Radley's right here. We were gonna film this in the bedroom tonight. Weren't we, Betty? Give us a little pause. We were gonna film this in the bedroom tonight, but I'm waiting for my second drama video of the day to render, and then I'm gonna start uploading it here in just a second. And then maybe we'll move to the bedroom. What do you think about that? He said, oh, I love the bedroom. I could just live in the bedroom all day long. Well, you've been in the bedroom most of the day with your dad, haven't you? Alex only had to work for like 2 hours today. Then he came home and he was watching, I don't even remember what the show is. He's watching some new show and he was relaxing, watching it with Boo Radley in bed. And I was filming video after video. I filmed a drama video, and then I filmed a review video, a Peter Does Stuff video, a Peterisms video, another drama video, went to the pool for like 15 or 20 minutes, and just to like rinse off because it was so hot outside today. And then I filmed another drama video when I came back, and that's the one that's rendering right now. And Alex had to go to his friend. She got like a new position, and so he is going to like her party for that. And then he has dinner plans with 2 of his girlfriends after that. And then tomorrow night, we have this event that we're going to. And then after the event, we're going out to dinner with 2 of his girlfriends. So that should be fun tomorrow night. And yeah, and then I think he is like doing something during the day tomorrow that he told me about. And I'll probably just make some videos and stuff. Yeah, right, Boo Radley? Let's hang out here. You smell so good. He said, I do. I feel like I smell like my food. You want to hang out with me in my lap while I talk, or do you want to be on the floor? He said, oh, I like it when you hold me. Hold me closer, tiny Boo Radley. I'll show you what. His little hair right here that's so fuzzy. It's like my favorite thing in the entire world. Isn't it so cute? His little paws. I think it's so funny because he doesn't even know how cute he is. He doesn't understand mirrors. Sometimes I pick him up and I hold him and like we'll look in the mirror, and he doesn't understand mirrors. He just kind of looks at himself and he's like, who is that? Who is that dog? I don't know who that dog is. You don't know who that dog is, do you? That's you, boobs. We're gonna watch some TV shows tonight and a movie. You wanna watch a movie tonight and relax a little bit? You wanna take a nap? Okay. I'm gonna put you down for just a little bit, okay? Hold on a second. You can go eat some more of your dinner if you want. Go eat some of your dinner, honey. He said, Dad, I already ate all of it. Oh, he's sitting right here. Anyway, last night, I don't even remember. Like, I can't even get my day straight anymore, I feel like. Last night, what did I do last night? Oh, I was like sitting down here and I was watching something on my iPad. I don't even remember what it was. Oh, I thought that Big Brother was going to be on last night, but apparently it doesn't come back on until Sunday. So I was just like watching like stupid stuff, drag pageantry stuff. I think it was like watching these old Jerry Springers on that Kalani Productions channel on my iPad. And then I called and I talked to Tanya, and then I was like, I'm gonna lay down for a little bit. And my plan was to lay down and get up and watch my shows. And so I laid down for like an hour and a half. I slept really, really good, taking my nap. And by the way, somebody sent me a Instagram like message about in like this account about weighted blankets that are safe for dogs. So I'm gonna look into that and see if I can maybe get one of those to help me sleep. We'll see. So anyway, Boo Radley has been sleeping on top of the covers, like right in front of the fan, because I think he's so hot at night. The heat all rises in our house. Like, it's cool and comfortable down here. We usually keep our air conditioning set to about 70 degrees. It's cool and comfortable down here, but upstairs it is so hot. And I have to tell you guys, like, I am really, really tired today. Oh, he's over and he's getting in his bed. He's making his bed all cute and stuff like that. See, this is where we keep his bed, is over there in the corner. I don't know if you can see it, but he's like over there and he's like, he does like this and digs and this. Oh, you stopped? Why are you looking at me? Huh? He said, Dad, Why are you making... I'm not making fun of you, honey. I was thinking about going back and starting from the very beginning and watching Stranger Things and binge watching that. Because I kind of miss Stranger Things this summer. Anyway. So I thought that Big Brother was going to be on last night. Because it's supposed to be on like Wednesdays, Thursdays, and Sundays. But it wasn't on last night for some reason. I don't know why. Probably because it's premiere week. Did you get all settled? He's all settled in now over there. I don't know if you can see him. Anyway, so when I got up, I like talked on the phone to a bunch of different people. I talked to Mel, my book club partner, for a while. And I talked to her twice, actually. I talked to Tanya again. I talked to a couple other people, friends of mine. And, like, recovery friends and stuff. And then I was like, oh, he got up. Where did you go, Boo Radley? Oh, he's right here. He said, Dad, I just want to be by your side. Well, I wish I would have brought a blanket over. Here, you want to put this t-shirt on the floor for you? If I put this t-shirt on the floor, you won't lay on it. I know you won't. Hold me closer, tiny dancer. Oh, Boo Radley, look. I have my old coat out here. Because sometimes it gets a little chilly at night. And so I have to wear it outside. This is like the best coat that I ever bought. I still wear it. Okay. Here, look, Boo Radley. We'll put this down on the ground. And then if you want to lay on it, you can lay on it while Dad's vlogging. Do you want to do that? Here, let me pick you up and put you on it, and we'll see if you like it. He said, I don't think I like this idea. He's like, yeah, I don't like that idea. You want to lay down there? It's real soft. There you go, honey. You don't want to lay on the blanket? He's like, it's not a blanket, though. It's a coat. Well, we make with what we have, honey. Oh, he did sit down. So I started watching The Lincoln Lawyer, and the second 5 episodes came out of The Lincoln Lawyer for season 2. And I was like, if I start watching this now, and I didn't even start watching it till late, I was like, if I start watching this now, I'm going to want to watch the whole season. Let me turn the light down on this a little bit. I have my light on my computer turned up all the way. Do you see it? Let me turn it down a little bit. I was like, if I start watching... Oh, he didn't want to do that. He's like, Dad, I'm not real into that whole... oh, I almost dropped my coffee. He's like, I'm not real into that sitting on the coat business. Look at this jean jacket. I don't think I've ever shown this on video before. I got this, I think last spring or fall or something like that. It's Ralph Lauren, and I got it like half price off on sale, and it has like paint splatters on it. I don't know if you guys can see it. You see it has like paint splatters on it and stuff? I love this jean jacket so much. Anyway, I used to wear jean jackets all the time, like with khaki pants or cords. So that's gonna be my go-to. It fits perfectly. It's gonna be like my go-to in the fall. But I didn't get started watching my shows. This video that I just posted, or I just filmed, is 46 minutes long. So, hope somebody watches it. Oh, turn the light on just a little bit. Oh, So anyway, yeah, so I started watching my shows late last night, and I feel like I've been talking a lot longer than 8 minutes, but I guess I haven't. So I started watching my shows last night, or I started watching them late, and I started watching Lincoln Lawyer, and I was like so tired, but I was like wanting to watch my shows, and so I made myself a cup of iced coffee with the macadamia nut syrup in there from the Torani syrup. It is so good. The macadamia nut is like, I love it so much. So I had like a cup and a half of coffee. I was still kind of tired, but like I watched all 5 episodes last night. You guys, it is fantastic. I think the second season of The Lincoln Lawyer was even better than the first season, in all honesty. I was really, really impressed with it. I loved it. And then I started watching the Kathleen Madigan, because I was drinking a cup of Sleepy Time tea to kind of get like tired. And I started watching the Kathleen Madigan stand-up comedy special. And so I watched like 15 minutes of it. I forgot how funny she is. She's really funny. She's talking about being from Missouri and all these things about Missouri and what noodling is and like catching catfish and all this. She's so funny. And I used to watch her when I was younger. I can't remember, like she was on some stand-up show, and she was with like a couple other women. I love female comedians. I think they're so funny. So yeah, so I watched that, or I watched part of that, and then I went to bed, and I went to bed like super late last night. It was like 5:30 in the morning when I got done watching The Lincoln Lawyer, because it's 5 episodes, and then I got done, or I watched like 10 or 15 minutes of that while I was, I think like 10 minutes while I was finishing my tea. And I went to bed, and in all honesty, I did not toss and turn a whole lot last night. Like, I fell asleep pretty quickly last night, which I was so thankful for. And then I got up today, and like I said, like I just kind of did some stuff around the house, and then I started just like filming videos, and that's been kind of my day. Did not listen to any of my audiobook last night. That is one of my goals for tonight, is to listen to my audiobook. Alex is going out to dinner with these girls, and then I have a feeling like after dinner, they might go out somewhere, so he probably won't be home till later. And I'm tired, like, as far as, like, having, like, filmed a bunch of videos. But I'm not, like, tired, like, I thought maybe earlier I might want to take a nap. I don't know, I might still. But, like, if I went upstairs right now, I don't think that I could lay down and fall asleep. So, we'll see. I don't know. It really depends on what Boo Radley wants to do. But anyway, so like I said, this is not going to be a long vlog. I know I keep on saying that, and, like, every day, it's like the vlogs are short. Well, like, yesterday it was 40 minutes. 42 minutes or something like that, and I said it was going to be real short. I just feel like I've been talking a lot today, and my throat has started to be like hurting, like when I wake up in the morning from like talking a lot, I think. What is he doing? Look at this. Hi, Boo Radley. He's so cute, isn't he? So tonight, my plan is to watch, hold on a second. Oh, those are all mine. I don't have any reading glasses over here. I just bought all these pairs of reading glasses. I don't even know if they're the right. I think they are, but I'm not sure. Okay, so TV shows I'm watching. Big Brother, it's not on tonight. Pretty Little Liars, The Perfectionist, I might start tonight. Big Brother, I don't have that to watch. And Heartstopper came out on Netflix, season 2, so I might start watching that. Let's look up best true crime documentaries ever. Okay, it pulls up a bunch right away, like all these pictures of these. Hold on a second, let me go get my reading glasses. What do you think, boobs? Huh? Where are my reading glasses go? You don't know? Oh, you guys, they literally were all right here. So silly. Okay. So when you pull it up, it pulls down and it says, okay, Capturing the Friedmans. I've actually never watched that one before. The Thin Blue Line, I watched that. It's from 1988. Murder on a Sunday Morning, I watched that years ago. Come here, sweetheart. I know you're needing lots of attention tonight, aren't you? He said, yes, Dad, I need lots of attention. Okay, oh, Eileen Warna, Life and Death of a Serial Killer. Bowling for Columbine, I watched that years ago. A lot of these are like TV shows, like the first 48, which I don't mind those, but I don't typically watch those. 48 Hours, Unsolved Mysteries. Hold on a second. I cannot know who is texting me. Hold on a second. Boo Radley. These dreams. Okay. This is, I think I already looked up some of these articles. The 50 best true crime documentaries to binge now. What do you think about that, Boo Radley? Best true crime documentary movies ever made ranked. This is from May 26th of 2023. I feel like I looked up this article. Okay. The Tinder Swindler is number 10. Already saw that. OJ, Made in America. I have no interest in watching anything about OJ. The Imposter, already watched that twice. Our Godfather. I'm not real interested in mob stuff. Tales of the Grim Sleeper. What is this? This looks good. Brother's Keeper is a 1992 documentary about a alleged murder that happened in 1990 in Munnsville, New York, between two brothers. Why do I feel like I've seen that? Murder on a Sunday Morning. That's really good, but I already saw that years ago. The Act of Killing is a 2012 documentary film about all those who participated in the Indonesian mass killings. I feel like I've watched that one too. Tower. Oh, I did read this article. And The Thin Blue Line, because this is where The Thin Blue Line was #1, is an award-winning documentary by former private detective turned filmmaker Errol Morris, and it came out in 1989, and so I watched it, and I thought it was it was okay, but it was very dated. IMDb, the 25 best true crime documentaries of all time. I wish these would put like series on here too, though, not just like 1-hour documentaries. Exit Through the Gift Shop. Dear Zachary, a letter to his son about his father. That is so sad. Did you guys ever see that? Oh my God, Paradise Lost, the child murders at Robin Hood Hills. That was really, really good. Man on a Wire, I have no desire to watch that. Bowling for Columbine, saw it years ago. The Thin Blue Line, OJ, Made in America. Don't F with Cats. So good. Okay, you're wanting down, I can tell. You want down? Okay, there you go, honey. Inside Job. The Cove, that was really good. I watched that years ago. Born into Brothels, Calcutta's Red Light Kids. Deliver Us from Evil. Oh, I did watch that years ago. When did that come out? 2006. Tiger King. Devil Next Door. Conversations with a Killer about Ted Bundy. Abducted in Plain Sight. That documentary was so bizarre. American Murder, The Family Next Door. Oh, that's about Chris and Shanann Watts. That is such a sad case. But the #1, which one is the #1? Exit Through the Gift Shop. You know, I feel like I've maybe, no, the ratings are, hold on a second. Oh, it doesn't have these ranked in order. Oh well, okay, I'm gonna start getting this video up. These dreams. I just wish like I would find a documentary and I would be like, oh my God, like I have never seen this before. Like I want to watch this documentary so bad. But I don't ever find that. I don't ever find documentaries that I'm like, oh my God, I'm so interested in seeing this, you know? I need to binge some of my audiobook is what I need to do. I hear somebody with a motorcycle outside. They're like, wah, wah. These dreams go on. All my important dates from my diary in here. Well, I mean, I don't keep diary things, but appointments, all important things. I don't have a whole lot written down in there. Jen sent me this lip gloss. It's called Unicorn Glow. It's kind of hard to get out of the tube, but I like it. It kind of tastes fruity. She sent it to me from Amazon. Boo Radley, you don't want to try lip gloss. Lip gloss is not for dogs. Is it, honey? Come here. Did you eat any of your dinner, honey? I need to go down there and check and see if you ate any of his dinner in a little bit. You better have. Dad worked real hard cooking that dinner up for you. When I get this video started uploading, I'm gonna look back at some of the true crime documentaries. I'm trying to think of like some of my favorite documentaries that I've ever watched, ever. Well, my favorite thing is like getting into a series, like a true crime documentary series. Like Making of a Murderer was like this, The Keepers was like that, where I'm just like, I cannot wait for the next episode to come out, you know? And I really, to be honest with you, I wish that I had some of those to like watch right now. Like I wish I had saved some of those. I mean, they were so good. I'm glad I watched them. Don't F with Cats is another one of those. But like, because to like sit outside like in the summer and stuff and watch those is so fun that I wish I wish I still had some of those series to watch, but I feel like I've gone through all the series, which is why now I'm watching like Murder in the Heartland on HBO Max or whatever it's called. I don't think I'll ever be used to it being called Max. I have all these hats right here, you guys. Look, these are all my different hats I have. Here, we'll try on the hats, and you guys tell me what you think. Okay, so I have this hat on. And then I have this varsity hat. This hat is cute. This is from somebody that was on X on the Beach. Hold on, I gotta start uploading this video real quick. This was from somebody that was on X on the Beach, and he wore this hat a lot. And so I was like, oh, I'm gonna buy that hat. And so I bought this hat. People ask me all the time, they're like, why don't you wear your reading glasses instead of squinting? Because to be honest with you, I put them on and I wear them so much I get kind of tired of them. But I can't remember what his name was. I want to say it was like Ray or something like that. But he wore this hat on X on the Beach and I loved it. So I got that hat on Amazon. And then these are all Gorin Brothers hats. And I have this one that has like a leather bill to it. I need to like break these in because they don't like fit perfectly. Okay, this one says Tops on the top of it. It's like a rhinoceros, or not a rhino, it's like a dinosaur. And then this one is, oh, I got this one with Tanya Jean at Christmas time. And it says cock on it. I like this hat a lot, I think it's cute. This is the one that the guy wears in White Lotus. I think I bought this online. I got it online and I got it at like the Buckle store online. And then I have this one, and this one's real cute. It has like leather, and then this is corduroy, and this is like this, like, what do you call it? Like this chamois material, and then it has like wool. Do you guys see that? Like plaid wool on the side. It's real cute, like a winter hat. I will say that like since losing weight, these hats fit me a little bit better. And then this Jackass hat, which I used to wear like every single day, and I haven't worn in a while. So since I've lost weight, don't you think like since I've lost weight, these hats look better on me? I'm still stuck. I've still plateaued. I'm like at the same weight that I was. I thought like I lost a bunch of weight, but I'm still kind of like at the same. I feel like I want to kind of maybe wear this Jackass hat for a little while. So I haven't worn this in a while. I feel like I'm kind of, well, I weighed myself this morning and I was like 204.2. And so, yeah, I'm not really like losing any more weight than I was. Okay, 10 most, let's look up documentary series. See, if I put in documentaries, I think that I'm gonna get like old documentaries from like back in the day. Okay. Making a Murder, seen it. Abducted in Plain Sight, saw it and hate it. Evil Genius, saw it. The Confession Killer, saw it. OJ, Made in America. I don't have any desire to watch anything about OJ. Conversations with a Killer, I started it. I don't even think I made it through the Ted Bundy thing. The Central Park 5, I've never seen it. Unsolved Mysteries, love it. The Staircase, loved it. Thin Blue Line is not a documentary series. Why are they saying it's a documentary series? The Confession Tapes, yes. Innocent Man, loved it. The Trials of Gabriel Fernandez. A boy's murder and the trials of his guardians and social workers prompt questions about the system's protection of vulnerable children. I've actually thought about watching that one. Murder Among the Mormons, I've never seen. I thought about watching that one. Jeffrey Epstein, Filthy Rich, no, I have no desire. That stuff is so depressing about him. The Keepers, A Mommy Dead and Dearest. I don't really have a lot of interest in that case. That Blanchard, is that her name? Whatever, Rose Blanchard. I don't have tons of interest in that case. Dee Dee Blanchard, for which her daughter, Gypsy Rose Blanchard, yeah. I watched a movie that was made about it, like a Lifetime movie or something, and I know about the case, but I'm not super interested in it. The Keepers, loved it, saw it. The Jinx, I have never watched. But that's like one of the top of my lists. Wild Wild Country, loved it. Thought it was fantastic. I Am a Killer. Have I seen this? If Featuring never before seen footage with unprecedented access to prisons across America, this crime documentary series gives an in-depth insight into the stories of prisoners who are awaiting their fate on death row. No, I haven't seen that. Okay. Tiger, and I don't know that I want to. Tiger King, saw it. Girl in the Picture, saw it. Paradise Love, saw it. Into the Abyss. What's Into the Abyss? Texas criminal justice system. Rotten Tomatoes. So 50, I feel like this is the one I looked at the other day. Here's Netflix. 15 killer true crime documentaries to stream. This is from Netflix. Amanda Knox. I don't care. I watched everything about that case. Athlete A. And I think that would be interesting. I do kind of want to see that. Bad Vegan. I don't really have a lot of interest. A lot of people have told me to watch that, but I don't really have a lot of interest to watch it. Don't F with Cats was fantastic. Girl in the Picture, fantastic. Keep Sweet, Pray and Obey, disturbing, but very good. Murdaugh Murder, Southern Scandal, watched it, fantastic. Night Stalker, The Hunt for a Serial Killer, fantastic. Operation Varsity Blues, the college admission scandal. I don't, like I talked about that in drama videos. I'm not like super interested in watching that. The Keepers, fantastic. The Most Hated Man on the Internet. Caroline and I watched that, didn't love it. The Staircase, loved it. The Tinder Swindler, thought that was fantastic. Worst Roommate Ever, Tony and I watched that. It was okay. I watched a couple episodes of it. The best, this is from People Magazine. When did this article come out? August 3rd, 2023. Oh, this is brand new. Best true crime, why are they, okay, how do I get this off here? Best true crime documentaries to stream now. Let's see what they say. This just came out. How to Be a Cult Leader. Okay, so this is the one that I want to watch on Netflix. I'm really thinking about watching. The Lady of Silence, I cannot pronounce it, the Mata Vijas murders. In the late 90s to early 2000s, a chilling... Where am I at on time? Okay. In the late 90s to early 2000s, a chilling wave of murder struck Mexico City with more than 40 older women strangled to death by an unexpected culprit. Juana Barraza, the former professional wrestler known as I can't pronounce that name, unveiling the story of Mexico's first and most infamous serial killer, dubbed the Lady of Silence by the media. This documentary offers this sounds good. Okay, this is on Netflix. Demons and Saviors. Oh wow, this looks good already with the picture. There's like a phone flying across the room. Decades into a life sentence, Christina Boyer, a woman who still declares her innocence in the murder of her 3-year-old daughter and has been rumored to possess telekinetic abilities, becomes the subject of investigation by a team of amateur detectives in this docuseries. Together, they dive into the truth and conspiracies shrouding her case. Watch Demons and Saviors on Hulu. That sounds really good. Okay, Betrayal, The Perfect Husband. Based on the popular podcast of the same name, the ABC News docuseries reveals the unsettling story of Jennifer Faison and her husband, Spence Heron. Faison bravely tells her story of treachery and trauma as she exposes Heron's hidden sex addiction, extramarital affairs, and predatory relationships with students, ultimately leading to his prison sentence for sexual assault. Deep. Oh, People Magazine investigates. Oh, no wonder they wrote this article because I wanted to put this on here because this is from People Magazine. Check out the gripping world of true crime with People's own docuseries as it delves into headline-worthy... Okay, no, I'm not interested, sorry. Myth of the Zodiac Killer, watched it. It was stupid. Oh, The Jewel Thief. A couple people told me to watch this. And I actually screenshot this. I need to start choking. I need to start keeping a list on my phone of true crime documentaries to watch. Ever wonder what Catch Me If You Can would look like in real life? This documentary offers a first-hand testimony from Gerald Blanchard, the notorious James Bond-esque burglar responsible for some of the most intricate heists around the globe, including stealing one of the CZ's star jewels in Austria, who consistently outsmarted authority in his pursuit of fame. Last Call, when a serial killer stalked queer New York, just finished that, was fantastic. Shiny Happy People, Duggar Family Secrets. I took it off my list. I couldn't watch it anymore. It was too depressing to me. This was the one that I watched where I screenshot things. How to Create a Sex Scandal. That was on Max. It was fantastic. When Missing Turns to Murder. That's the UK one, right? Originally premiered on A&E Crime Central, now picked up by Netflix. The UK forensic docuseries looks into cases of missing individuals and the nightmarish realities of their disappearances. I heard it was really good. I will say this. Like, when it comes to true crime, like documentaries and docuseries and things like that, the ones that The ones that I like the most are typically the ones that take place like in middle America, small towns that you've never heard of before. I don't know why. That's probably why I like Murder in the Heartland. They just seem scarier to me for some reason. Victim Suspect, debuting at the Sundance Film Festival. Nancy Schwartzman 2023 documentary observes investigative journalist Ray DeLeon conducting her year-long research where she examines the criminal justice pattern of women coming forward regarding their sexual assaults and getting penalized for false reporting. Interesting. That's on Netflix as well. The Menendez and Menudo Boys Betrayed. I'm not real interested in seeing this. Okay. This Peacock, but I heard good things about it. It's on Peacock. This Peacock original docuseries bridges the notorious murder case of brothers Lyle and Eric Menendez. I remember that happening. That's so bizarre. And the popular 80s boy band Menudo. Wasn't Ricky Martin in that? Okay. Being charged with the first-degree murder of their parents in 1996, the Menendez brothers accused their Hollywood executive father of physical and sexual abuse, and decades later, one former Menendez member, Roy Rosello, recounts his traumatic encounter with Jose Menendez, which may verify the brothers' past allegations. Has anybody watched it? Is it worth watching? Let me know. Dancing on the Grave. This 4-episode docuseries takes a closer look at the murder of a wealthy Indian Persian heiress, Shakira Khalili, in the early 90s. The Amazon series also features archival footage, reenactments, and news snippets to detail her life and demise. Khalili's life and demise, the latter of which was conducted by her ex-husband, Swami Shraddhanan, who is currently serving a 30-year sentence and is fighting to stop the series from airing. Oh, wow. Okay. Amityville, an original story. MGM Plus is stepping inside the house where a family... I'm like so over that whole Amityville thing. American Manhunt, the Boston Marathon bombing, was so interesting and so well done. The Lesson is Murder. ABC News Studios presents a 3-part docuseries that follows criminology professor and former FBI agent Dr. Brianna Fox, probing the minds of convicted murderers alongside grad students. Sounds kind of boring to me. Murder on Murders, a Southern Scandal, that was fantastic. Waco, American Apocalypse. Mel's like real interested in that whole thing. I'll have to ask her if she's seen that. Stolen Youth, Inside the Cult at Sarah Lawrence. That was bizarre. Did you guys watch that? Madoff, The Monster of Wall Street. I have no interest in watching that. My Lover, My Killer. Shedding light on relationship red flags to its viewers. The British true crime docuseries reports the stories of those who were murdered by their partners and features statements. I'll probably get freaked out thinking my husband's trying to kill me. I Am Vanessa Gillian. Okay, I think this is one of them that I have been wanting to see. Shows what happened after the 2020 murder of U.S. Army. Yes, her death garnered international attention after reports said she had been sexually harassed multiple times by a supervisor. Okay, that's on Netflix. I heard that was really, really good. Capturing the Killer Nurse. I've been wanting to watch that because we read that book. Keep Sweet, Pray and Obey. That was unbelievably tragic and sad, but very good. The Real Bling Ring, Hollywood Heist. I have watched so many things on that. Like, I'm so bored of that whole storyline. Ted Bundy, Falling for a Killer. I could care less if I ever read or watched anything about Ted Bundy ever again. My Daughter's Killer. Oh, this looks good. In 1982, French teenager Kalinka Bembersky was killed by her own stepfather. Her father, Andre Bembersky, set on a decades-long search for answers but was largely ignored by authorities. My Daughter's Killer, released in 2022, covers Bembersky's desperate search for the truth and includes interviews with others involved with the case. Wow, that sounds good. That's on Netflix. Mind Over Murder. That was on Max. You guys, that was fantastic. The Most Hated Man on the Internet. Caroline and I watched that last year. It was stupid. The Curse of Von Dutch, the hats, a brand to die for. I still have so many of those hats in my basement. But I heard that documentary was good. The Tindler Swindler, that documentary was really good. Lady in the Dale, that documentary was fantastic. Our Father, which actually takes place in Indiana, about the guy who is... well, here, I'll just read it to you. Our Father begins with one woman's at-home DNA test, which revealed that she had multiple half-siblings, all with the same father. Former Indianapolis fertility doctor Donald Klein inseminated unsuspecting patients with his own sperm in the 70s and 80s and is confirmed to be the biological father to more than 90 children, many of whom were interviewed with for this 2022 documentary. It was really interesting. The Unsolved Murder of Beverly Lynn Smith, that actually was really good. Cocaine Cowboys, The Kings of Miami. I don't really have a lot of interest in watching that. John Wayne Gacy, Devil in Disguise. Like, sometimes when we read stuff in the True Crime Book Club, like about Ted Bundy or John Gacy, and I look a lot into it, but like after I'm done with it, I'm kind of done. Like if I never heard about John Wayne Gacy or read anything about him or watched anything about him, I'd be completely fine with that. Like I feel like I've known everything there is to know about John Wayne Gacy and I'm not interested. Athlete A, like I said, that sounds really interested. Lula Rich, that documentary on Amazon Prime was so good. Operation Varsity Blues, the college admission scandal. I'm not super interested in that. The Way Down, oh god, that was so good, you guys. God, Greed, and the Cult of Gwen Shamblin, that was really, really good. Bad Vegan, Fame, Fraud, Fugitives. I guess I don't really know much about it. Okay, this 4-part documentary series follows the downfall of Sarma Milgalis, once the chef and owner of the popular New York City vegan restaurant Pure Food and Wine, before she met and married a con artist, Anthony Strangus, who went by Shane Fox, coerced Milgalis into transferring $1.6 million to him for the business so they could become immortal, leaving the business nearly bankrupt. I guess it sounds kind of good. Did You Kill Me? This 2021 documentary follows Belinda Lane, a determined mother who uses MySpace to track down those involved in the 2006 murder of her daughter, Crystal Theobald. The insightful story shows just how far this mom will go to get justice for her child, especially if the police won't. That sounds good. Allen versus Pharaoh. Some of that stuff, you guys, is so dark. I don't really have a lot of desire to watch that. Killer Sally. I did watch that. Yeah, about Sally McNeil. Memories of a Murderer, the Nilsson tapes. I don't have any desire to watch that. The Confession. I feel like I watched that. Girl in the Picture, fantastic. Sins of Our Mother. Why do I feel like I watched that? Oh, I did watch that one. That's where she killed her kids. That was so sad. Night Stalker, The Hunt for a Serial Killer. He still freaks me out to this day. Captive Audience, A Real American Horror Story. Oh, I did watch this. I was going to watch this one the other night. Okay, so this is called Captive Audience, A Real American Horror Story. And then I was going to watch it the other night, and I looked it up. And it says, produced by brothers Anthony and Joe Russo, this 3-part series will leave you feeling spooked. 7 years after disappearing from his California home, 14-year-old Steven Stainer escapes his kidnapper and returns to his family. Years later, the Stainer family were again thrust into the spotlight following the horrific crimes of Steven's serial killer brother, Cary Stainer. Okay, that documentary is so good. And when I was growing up, there was this true crime documentary, or not true crime documentary, there was this Lifetime movie, I don't know when it was, like I was in high school or something, and it was called I Know My First Name is Steven, and it was 2 parts. It's probably like my favorite true crime, my favorite Lifetime movie ever, except for Her Last Chance. If you guys don't know what that's about, it's about a girl that goes to treatment. I loved it so much. But anyway, this documentary on Hulu is so good, you guys. It's called Captive Audience, A Real American Horror Story. It was unbelievable. Okay, this is a robbery, the world's biggest art heist. Could care less. Murder Among the Mormons. I've really thought about watching that. Sasquatch. I started watching that, you guys, on Hulu. Somebody please convince me to watch that. On so many of these, and that's all of them. So I'm going to save this tab. I'm going to keep this tab open. On so many of these lists, that Sasquatch gets named like #1. People are like, oh my god, this is like the greatest documentary in the entire world and whatever. And I like started watching it and I was like, it's about this cannabis farm in like Hobart or whatever that place is where everybody, you know, I wouldn't say smokes weed, where everybody grows marijuana. Hobart County or whatever in California, I think. Or Washington or whatever, I don't know where. But anyway, and how these people get killed and they think it's by this Bigfoot. I just really couldn't get into it. But if somebody can convince me that if you keep watching it, it's good enough, I will keep watching it. But tonight I'm going to watch Heartstopper, and then I'm going to pick one of these documentaries to watch. I might watch that one that I was just telling y'all about the disappearance of that, whatever it's called, that girl that, where is it? I should keep it up so I can reference it. Where is that? It had like a mom looking over cars. Why did you kill me? It kind of feels like that title though, I know that. It's on Netflix. So I think that's what I'm gonna watch tonight. Very spooky. Maybe an episode of Murder in the Heartland. I don't know. All right, you guys, I was gonna move upstairs for a little bit, but I'm gonna get off here now because I vlogged for about 40 minutes. I'm starting to get like really, really exhausted from talking. I can only talk so much. Anyway, I love you guys so much, and thank you for hanging out with me tonight. And if nobody else has told you this today, well, first of all, I hope that you guys are having a magically amazing Friday and a fantastic beginning to your weekend. And if nobody else has told you this today, I love you. And remember these 3 very important things. One, you can start, don't my eyes look so pretty with this like light right here? I just have this light underneath me the whole time. Okay, how vain was that, right? But sometimes you notice things like that, don't you? Anyway, you guys are probably like, no, it's like freaky shadows. Shadow people. Anyway, 1, shadow walkers. Is that what we call them? Shadow people? Skinwalker Ranch? I don't know. Anyway, shadows of the world. Okay, 1, you can start your day over whenever you want, or your week or your weekend if you need to. 2, practice random acts of kindness, but shh, don't tell anyone. And 3, most importantly, make sure that you reach out to somebody and let them know how much they mean to you. Like I always say, you might be putting a smile on their face, you might be changing their day for the better, you might be making them happier, you might be making them feel not so all alone. So make sure that you do that. Also, be kinder to one another, love one another a little bit more, and most importantly, be kinder and love yourselves a little bit more, because it all starts with you. And if you're kinder and love yourselves more, then you'll be kinder and love others as well. And I love you guys so much, and I will see you tomorrow. Bye. Love you. Oh, and for those that want to hear it, and those that need to hear it, and those that just happen to stick around, 1, and mostly Troy, because he always says it. 1 more, I love you. I love you guys so much, and I'll see you tomorrow. Bye. Love you. Happy birthday, Lena.